Welcome back to Daily Wrap. It's time for Yay or Nay.
We're doing the robot.
First up,
Yay on that music.
the New York Times is reporting that Russian hackers who accessed the White House computer system last year also gained access to President Obama's unclassified emails. One more reason to keep your server in check. Despite said emails being unclassified, officials said some information, sensitive kind, was in the system at the time of the attack. But Mr. Obama's BlackBerry was safe. Classified or unclassified, should we be alarmed, panel, that hackers gain this kind of access to the president's information? Yay or nay, Bill Tucker?
That's an easy one. Yes. Yeah. Yay. Yeah. We should be.
Enormously alarmed. It's cyber attacks are really, really the scariest thing to me right now.
Go ahead, say it. You want it.
Ask us something tough.
I
think it's perfectly fine that they can hack into all of our computers.
This is usually the point where you say, see, Hillary was smart that she took her
No,
stuff
I would have,
off
but you took the joke already,
Yeah,
so
I
I couldn't do it again. Yeah.
Okay, yay. We should
But
be.
it just goes to show you, Hillary was smart.
She did it all on purpose.
There it is. Moving on, a UFO was spotted in the Bronx over the weekend. That's about 5 miles north of where we are right now. This, according to some terrified residents who say a mysterious bright light streaked across the sky at super fast speeds. I even heard Craig Carton on WFAN here in New York saying that it was absolutely a UFO. He apparently saw it and said it was moving in all sorts of different weird ways that was inconsistent with any kind of flying object. Anyway, this is not the first time UFOs have been spotted near the home of the Yankees. There was a sighting in the same area last year and one in 2011. Critics say the area's proximity to New York and its LaGuardia Airport could be the culprit. But others are convinced aliens are coming to learn more about us and certainly want a closer look at that Alex Rodriguez guy they sent to us 40 years ago. Aliens coming to the Bronx, yay or nay, Rick Unger?
I think it was an optical illusion of the Yankees beating the you-know-what out of the Mets this weekend.
So 2 of 3. Heather.
You know what? John Podesta, who's running Clinton's campaign, thinks that they
believes it.
exist, so maybe if she wins, we'll find out.
Wow.
No, you
Bill.
Well, I have a friend who runs a UFO Sightings website, so absolutely it was UFOs that were over the Bronx. I totally agree.
Okay, very good. It's just amazing that with all the technology that we have.
Maybe they're looking for an apartment. You can still afford one there.
There are some
In the Bronx? No, you
Yeah.
can't.
You know, technically it's unidentified flying object, so we don't know what that flying object was, so it absolutely was a UFO.
That's true, right. It follows the name.
That's true. Okay, well, babies as young as 6 months old are using mobile media. This that's not a 6-month-old, I can guarantee you that. This according to an article by the American Academy of Pediatrics, which claims more than 1/3 of babies are playing with smartphones and tablets before learning to walk or talk, and that by 1 year of age, 1 of 7 toddlers is using devices for at least an hour a day. I have an 18-month-old. I can tell you, she goes after my phone faster than any toy that's around. It's got bright lights and makes weird sounds and all that fun stuff. So yes, that is accurate. It should be noted, by the way, Rick, and we'll get to you, that the American Academy of Pediatrics discourages the use of televisions, computers, smartphones, and tablets by children under the age of 2, whether used as a learning device or distraction tool. Rick Unger, should we be keeping mobile phones out of the hands of children?
They make it sound like these kids at 6 months old are actually knowingly doing something. They're not, believe me. I've had enough phones broken by grandchildren under 6 months old. They're just like, you know, I mean, come on.
It's all about lights and nothing more.
That little baby in that video looked like she knew what she was
14.
doing.
Listen, I don't think it's bad for everyone's necks. If they're with their necks looking down like that at that age, by the time that they're our age, they're not going to be able to look up. I think it's too soon.
I was playing Atari at 2 years old, 2600, a game called Pong, so I know all about it. It's the same thing.
I didn't have Atari when I was 2 years old.
Nope, they didn't even have electricity. Finally, it was too easy. If you had the opportunity to speak with a loved one who's passed, would you take it? Thanks to vastly improved virtual reality hardware and software, it could now be possible to talk to a computer-generated representation of deceased family and friends. That sounds fun. The brains behind Project Asylum, a new app by Paranormal Games, are working out the details as we speak. So, Heather Hansen, would you want to talk to a reality, virtual, created kind of loved one that passed?
No.
Really?
No way. It's not about the virtual reality. It's about the energy and the love and all that. It would be a really poor substitute and make me more sad.
Rick?
I agree. I think that, and I'm okay with a lot of these kinds of ideas, but that one is particularly creepy.
You know, people have been talking to their dead ones
Yeah.
for centuries.
Right,
They
the
didn't
movie
need
Ghost.
technologies.
Right.
They've been talking to people that have passed and looking for advice without any of this. And I agree with you. It's the
creepy.
technological
Right.
fake.
What I want to know is, all right, I get you could take a picture of somebody or a video and then recreate it. But the voice, I guess you'd have to have the video and the audio, and then that could be recreated.
You
They said
can replicate
ideally-
words. Yeah.
Ideally, the person would have spent time with the people who make the app to best create the virtual person.
Okay. Well, you know what? Actually, I would want to talk to my Uncle Henry. I would. You know why?
Why?
He's a multimillionaire and he didn't leave me anything. I'd say,
guess
why? Why didn't you leave me
Yeah.
anything?
He's only going to leave you some virtual money.
Yeah, that's
if
a
you
very
do it
good
this
point.
way. And
I don't
Some
have an Uncle
Bitcoin.
Henry. That was all a bad joke on the show.
and
Anyway,
we
panel.
believed it.
Yes. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing your inside dish. Appreciate it, Bill. Appreciate it, Heather. And that's all the time we have. But tomorrow night, we'll be on at 7 p.m. So we'll see you then on Newsmax.